Mr. Longfellow! Art class, Mr. Longfellow! Art class, art class! It's time for art class with Mr. Longfellow. Hey, James John Lyons. Today, we are investigating spider webs. And I found one right here. And it's connected to these plants here, connected all the way up to the buildings, to this corner over here. You can kind of see the spider there. You can almost see it. Now I'm going to look really carefully at the spider web and try to think about how I could draw that. I'm looking up here. I can see that there's a big line that goes all the way across from here all the way up there. There's lines here. And then there's like circles basically, but they're all straight lines. There's no actual round parts. It's kind of hard to tell. You can almost see, there you might be able to see it. So you can see those marks. So we want to look really carefully to how the web is built and not to disturb our little spider friend here. Got to be nice to the spider guy. And let's try to draw it. Selfies with the spider. Being really careful not to disturb our little friend here. Once I've studied my spider web and I got a good idea of how to look at it, I've sketched it out, looked at it carefully, maybe did a practice run. You definitely don't want to start drawing a big drawing without practicing. From here, you could use whatever materials you like. You could make it out of tape or string or clay, or draw it on seesaw, or whatever you want. I'm gonna do a technique. You don't have to copy me if you don't want to, but you can. You could do it with watercolors, what I'm about to do. You could do it with pastels. You could do it lots of different things. You need something that's kind of waxy. You need something that's watery. So instead of watercolors, I'm gonna use some coffee. And instead of pastels, I'm going to use crayons. I'm going to use a white crayon. It's going to be hard to see. If you have trouble seeing your white crayon, you could also use like a light yellow or a gray would work too. I'm going to try it out with white. And when I'm drawing, it might be hard to see, but it's going to be a lot like a real spider web, because you'll only be able to see it partially until we paint over it. And the last step is deciding what gets caught in your spider web after you've drawn it. Mine's gonna be a rocket ship. My rocket got caught in the spider web.